Sorry, everybody, a little bit late, but I'm here. So, ah, hey, what's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Happy Wednesday. Hope all is well. I'm Nicholas Xavier, and welcome to Tea Time, where we state facts about trans men, drop some knowledge, and interview trans men who are doing positive things in the community. So, um, today's fact is brought to you by me. No. Uh, Today's fact is just because a trans man is not on testosterone or T does not mean they're not just as much trans as anybody else. Today, I thought I'd do something slightly different. Still knowledge, it's definitely knowledge based, but I had asked people to send in questions that they wanted answers to, and tell people to ask on the live, but some people I guess are a little bit shy. So I had a lot of people come in my inbox and shoot me questions or text message or whatever. So I'm gonna answer some of those questions. And please understand that the answers that I give are just pertaining to me. Everybody's different. So another trans man might have a different. Um, So one of the questions that was are you getting top and or bottom surgery? Now, I've said this in a lot before, but I'm gonna state it again because this question I was asked. I definitely am gonna get top surgery. Preferably, it will be the beginning of next year. Probably would have been this year, but the damn Rona is wrecking stuff. But anyway, yeah. As far as bottom surgery, um, once upon a time, I was completely like, no way. But now, I feel a little bit different. Once I realized that meta exists, meta is much less invasive than fallow. So that's that's gonna happen. What is being on T like? Well, for me, it's been amazing to say the least. It's just like every day I do gel. I don't do the shot. Um, every day I do the gel, so my T levels stay even. Not that other people's don't, but just like I said again, this is just my story, my journey. Also on T, it's just like I said, I'm just happy because I know that I'm finally getting to be who I really am, letting the world see who I am, how I feel on the inside. It's coming out. Now, these people started to get a little personal here, but with me, I don't care. I'll answer a question. It's all good. Um, what will changes be in your genital area with the use of hormones? Okay, so there will be growth down there. Not a whole lot of growth, a couple of inches. So far it has started to increase. Pubic hair texture changes. Uh, Gotten more hair. Hair actually grows a lot of places that it didn't before. We'll just leave it at that. Uh, does testosterone make you angry? That's a myth, people. If you were angry before, you're gonna be angry when you take T. If you weren't angry before, then it's not gonna change. Now there are things that happen when your T levels are out of whack. Yeah, you're gonna have emotions, that are gonna be up and down or whatever, but you can get that fixed. It's nothing major. You're not gonna go out and become a serial killer or something like that, or domestic violence person. It's not like that. You go through mood swings, yes, but everybody does. Pastor Aaron said, I always wonder why people ask about genitals. Because they nosy, you know, just nosy. Um, that's funny. How, wow. Somebody asked, how do you have sex? Okay. As much as I want to say, none of your darn business. Um, I think it's important that we answer all questions, and so that way nobody assumes anything. Uh, this is kind of personal because I'm like, you asked me that, and would you ask cisgender people that same question? Nah, you wouldn't. But whatever. For me, the best answer I can give is it's emotional and physical. I'm there to please my partner. Um, so it depends on what my partner needs and my partner's wants, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm a little stuck on this one because I'm just like, wow, you you wouldn't ask cisgender people that. You wouldn't ask them how do you have sex, and you shouldn't assume it's just none of your business because even a heterosexual cisgender relationship, you don't know how to have sex. You have no idea. You can assume. Anyway, all right, we're gonna move on. Oh, just a lot of sex questions. Has sex changed since starting your transition? Um, uh, Libido has changed. I want it more. Um, the area down there has 8,000 nerve endings. I believe that's correct. So I was telling you that it starts to enlarge, and as it enlarges, is that right? I hope that's right. It comes out of the hood, out of its protection, and so it's kind of exposed a lot more. So you can see where I'm going with that. It's so it changes. It's a lot more intense. These folks know. That's right, D. Sex and genitals have nothing to do with being a transfer. No, not at all. But people, most people are just nosy. Others are curious. I'm like this. If you ask respectfully, if you're curious, it's all good. I'll answer. Like I said, I don't want anybody to assume anything. Sex questions. Okay. Do you use a strap on for sex? Look, made my voice go high and everything. No, I do not. Um, if it was requested, I would. Uh, I think personally, I think they're pointless. It's like, who wants a penis that has no feeling? You know, those are questions that you ask with the person you are going to be intimate with. Indeed, it's okay though. Yeah, truly, it's okay. It's all good. You see, I think I should have looked at these questions first. Hmm. Oh, this is better. Okay, we getting somewhere now. Okay. How and when did you know you were trans? Okay. Um, I not necessarily did I know I was trans because I didn't have that vocabulary. Uh, but I knew I was different. I say that by the age of 5, definitely. That's a definite. Like I never, ever, ever, ever felt like a girl. It even sounds weird coming out of my mouth. Um, my mom stopped putting me in dresses. I remember the last dress she ever put me in was my 5th birthday party. I know. I asked a lot of sex questions. It's crazy. But now, hopefully, I've got them all out the way. So if people ask these sex questions, tell them to come watch this live. When to post it? Oh, okay. I'm doing everything here, jumping back and forth. But have a treat for you guys later, uh, towards the end. um, okay. So let me get back to me and my trans discovery. Um, Puberty came, and I was just like, kill me now. Seriously, kill me now. That was the worst part ever. Puberty, you know, develop breasts, get curves. I was thin, you guys. So it was easy for me to hide everything, just wear bigger size and clothes. But like right now, I put on some weight, so it's not the same. But I mean, now I really look like a dude, so it's a little odd. But you know, anyway. Okay, next question. Why did it take so long to allow the man inside to fully transition out? I changed that question a little bit, but it still has the same meaning. Um, Fear. Uh, Fear of what people would say, not so much what they would say. I've been called plenty of names before. It's not so much exactly what they would say, but how they would treat me. Like, if my life would be made harder. The fear of the unknown, as far as medically. I didn't really know, and I know of trans people, but I didn't know anybody who had been transitioning for enough time for me to feel comfortable to be like, hey, let me just go ahead and do this. But, I finally did it. I had a lot of support, a little pushing, almost shoving, but, it was something that I needed to do. So I'm very grateful for the pushing and shoving. Okay. Um, do I wish I had transitioned earlier? No, not at all. I've thought about this before, and no, because it would have changed my whole story. And meaning, not only would it change my story, but it would change what I'm doing now. I wouldn't be able to, because I wouldn't have that experience. I wouldn't be able to tell people, hey, I understand because I transitioned older. Hey, I understand because I went through so many years of my life not feeling like I was the person I should be. Hey, I understand because you can't transition now. I get what that feels like. You have to wait. So I wouldn't have been able to help all of these people. So no, I'm glad I transitioned when I did. It was the right time for me. It's pretty easy. Let's see, we got any more questions? We need to move on. You know what? I think I answered enough questions today. We're gonna save some of these for later. Right now, I'm gonna bring on my guest, Mr. Jamel Young. One of these days, I'm gonna get this. It's gonna be easy. I'm not gonna
What's going on? What's up, bro?
No, there he is.
What's
Hey,
up?
D. Jamel, what's up, man? How you doing?
Everything is great.
Thank you.
Everything is
Thank you
well.
for coming on the show.
It's my
Be
honor.
silly with
My
me.
pleasure.
All right, let's just jump right in here. I had the pleasure of meeting this gentleman right here just last week. He's
That's
a
it?
great guy. Yes, I figured all that out real quick. So, Question. Uh, when did you start your transition?
Well, I started medically transitioning, meaning hormone therapy, in September of '09. But being trans and transitioning is really a mental thing and how you identify with yourself. So really, I've been transitioning my whole life, really in my most conscious form since eighth grade.
Wow, eighth grade. All right. Not that we know how old you are, but
I'm actually
definitely
30.
out of
I'm
high school.
33. So that was quite a while ago.
Right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, when you started your transition, was it easy for you? Did you have support? What was it like?
Yeah, I actually had lots of support when I came back to Atlanta from North Carolina, where I was stationed in. I found a trans community. I'm pretty sure I found them like off of maybe Downey Link, and people were talking about like and support groups and stuff like that. So I met my mentors at two support groups. One is called Tilt, and my other mentor is the founder of Transforming. And they have been the ones that have paid me, that's groomed me, that put me on the right path, took me to the right doctor, gave me my shot. So I actually had plenty of support. I was really blessed with that.
That's great. That's good to hear. It's not everybody's story, man. Shoot.
Right, right.
Yeah. Um, you say you're a man of trans experience. Can you
Yeah.
tell everybody what that means?
So it means a man first, and the trans part is just the experience. Um, I feel like people get hung up on transgender and equating it to parts and what were your assigned at birth, which it is a part of the equation, but the point or the part that people need to focus on the most is that I am a man standing before. I don't go to work as trans. I don't go to the store as trans. I am trans. I identify as trans, but I don't say, "Hey, this is my money." I am a black man first.
Okay. Yes, you are. You mentioned that you're Army veteran. And obviously, I'm calculating, doing. You were you were transitioning or had transitioned while you were in the military, correct?
No, I joined the military
No.
in
Okay.
2006,
Okay. Okay.
2008.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. 'Cause, yeah, I was gonna ask you how was that? Like, ooh, man, you
So about that, that was a don't ask, don't tell era. That wasn't a time where you could even say.
mm,
So it was kind of challenging in a way that I didn't fit in, but I exceeded standards. I was it was sticky. I'll say that because they didn't know how to figure me out, and I'm saying I was very masculine, but I was very private about my life. I had to go by female criteria. Is like, all right, do 12 push-ups, but I'm doing like 50 push-ups with the cisgender men. So, like they seen the masculinity in me, but neither them or I could talk about it.
right. Man, don't ask, don't tell. Yeah, I
Yeah.
was in the military for a brief moment in 2007. So yeah, I get it. Man,
Where were you
it's
stationed?
crazy. Relaxing, Jackson,
Okay,
Fort
that's where
Jackson,
I went to.
South Carolina. Yeah,
I went to basic training in Fort Jackson.
Jackson. Yeah, I just ended up staying there, and then they kicked me out. So
I got discharged as
I
well.
shouldn't say it like wasn't like that. Got you. Yeah, I did. What was your MOS? I mean, getting off track. I'm just curious.
Military intelligence.
Oh, sweet. Oh,
Yeah,
that's nice.
yeah,
Nice.
it was. I mean,
Nice.
it's a.
Yeah,
I feel like everything happens the way it needs to happen because perhaps they might have molded me into this big FBI agent that I do not want to be.
oh,
Me getting out might have been a
okay.
blessing. I don't even want to imagine what kind of machine it would have turned me into.
Okay, I can get that. Well, we're glad you didn't become a machine.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah, you're a black entrepreneur. Um, Tell everybody what about your business.
So yes, I am a massage therapist, a holistic healer, I would like to say. Um, I've been doing that for 6, 7 years now. I graduated in Jersey City, from Anthem Institute. I love what I do. I love
There's a
acting. Yeah, I love helping people. Like people don't realize how much stress and strain it is on the body and how everything is connected. And if one little thing is, the whole body's out of sync. And so I enjoy helping people become more connected with their bodies and healing. Yeah,
oh, wow, I like that. That sounds great. We need some of your services, sir. And this
got
pandemic
it.
has it had to have put a little damper on your business. So what have you done to continue to help people? Since I know that's something that is really important to you.
Right. So yeah, for a second, I did. For after a couple of months, I took a break. For the last couple of weeks, I've started back up with some safety precautions in place. So I'm always masked. You get sanitized at the door. We both get sanitized at the door, and we just kind of keep it like that. You undress straight to the table, so there's no contact anywhere. Keep everything sanitized, in and out.
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds great. Matter of fact, shoot.
Hey, let me know when you come back
You do
up.
a lot
We
of.
got it.
Oh yes, I didn't realize. I think I don't know. I was like just thinking about other stuff at the time. I was like, what? He's a massage therapist. Yes, definitely, definitely. I'll be back probably next month. Actually, yeah. Um, what kind? You do a lot of other stuff besides massage therapy. You do a lot of stuff in the community. For the LGBTQIA community. Um, Tell us,
Yes.
share what you do, sir.
So, at the very bare minimum, I will always be here to educate and advocate for and set an example for my community. Is if there's never an agency attached to it, never any type of trans movement behind it, the fact that I know that my story, my journey can help. I am that. I pride myself on being that leader. I pride myself on helping the next person get to the next step. That's the bare minimum. Over the last years, I've dedicated my time in different agencies, so facilitating groups, facilitating presentations, mainly around sexuality and talking about the gender identity and sexual orientation. I'm a huge HIV advocate. Um, I'm actually the HIV vaccine trial network ambassador, community educator, in which that network is a network of doctors and scientists who are working together to find the vaccine to eradicate HIV. And I also work at
Oh,
Emory School of Medicine in clinical trials, so educating my community about the trial, the clinical research, and how important it is, and how important it is to participate so that we can find these cures, we can find these treatments to these disparities. So between that
that's
community engagement, I also have thrown LGBT parties over the years. I'll say maybe 2015 when Eden's Garden came out. I was actually a part of that first season, and I introduced translation. Translation is really a brand that promotes sexual and gender fluidity, meaning that there is no one way to identify whether it's male or female or trans, and there's no one way to identify your sexual orientation either. And I promote and encourage people to that's a forever changing thing. Um, and so I created a site, translation.us. It's kind of like a dating site. It's basically a place to explore that, explore what it is you like, have a place where people are looking for us, trans admirers. And I turned that into a party circuit and had parties in New York, had parties in Philly, and I'm actually looking to revisit that pretty soon. I'll be once we get back to a better place, being social, physically social. I'll be resurfacing with the parties. But my overall purpose and goal, everything that I do, is to motivate and uplift the trans community. Whether it's helping you affirm you in your whether it's the social aspect of just knowing that there are people that identify with you, there are people that understand you, there are people that love you, whether it's helping people navigate the dating world, because that's a whole nother thing. I'm just here at your disposal. I'm just here, and I'm taking you'll hear a lot in my experience. I haven't had much bad experiences. I've been very privileged to have support and to have understanding and to be very confident in my transition. And I know that that's not everybody's journey, and that's what I am here for. I'm here to help people find that comfort and find that place. I know I just said a lot.
That's great. But that's good. I mean, I got it all. I collected it all. Everybody else will too. That's just great. You're doing a lot of stuff. We need more people like you. That, yeah, definitely.
And I
Yeah,
and
that was a lot.
there are definitely the guys out there. I feel like this is definitely a time where guys are starting to surface and showing their greatness, showing their support.
Hmm.
I know I have a handful of friends
Yeah,
in wave.
yeah. It seems like a lot more guys are speaking up now, which is definitely good. Um, there's what's been going on. The Holly Berry statement.
You said, did it bother me?
Yes.
What's the
No.
question?
Did you see the Holly Berry statement?
Oh,
Holly Berry.
I didn't.
Did you
No,
see what
I
was
don't
going
know
on with
what
Holly Berry? How she thinking about
I don't know what she said. I know like
Holly Berry was thinking about. Okay, okay, all right. She's thinking about taking a role of play transgender, a person who's in transition, to play a trans man, which she knows nothing about. So her statements were completely coming from a cisgender woman point of view. She meant no harm, but you can tell she just didn't know, and she stated that she needed to learn, but she got so much backlash from it that she was just like, she doesn't even want to do it anymore. She feels that a trans man should play the part. Well, how you feel? What do you feel about that? I mean, I feel about
yeah,
it.
no, 100%. I agree. There's no reason to pretend to be us when we are out here actively acting. Not only are we here, but that we're actually in the industry. So I'm familiar with the scenario. I just don't know exactly what she said besides the from back.
Yeah,
I think I've heard that she was like misgendering and things like that. Which is it's distasteful. I don't even know why people. I don't know why the industry puts people in that predicament
that
when.
position,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Yeah.
Because honestly, I think she didn't do it maliciously. It's just she has no clue. She just has no clue. She should, like you said, she should have never even been put in that position. Like,
Right.
just find a trans man. We're out here, and let the trans man play the part. What's the big deal? What's the problem? You know.
Yeah.
Um, I saw a post today, um, and it was about trans men feeling not seen and feeling disrespected. Uh, those that don't pass feel that they get disrespected a lot, and those that do pass, uh, other trans men feel like they just kind of blend in with society. So that makes trans men, a lot of trans men, not seen, not accounted for. Do you feel this is true?
Yes. And there's layers to that. So I do agree that the guys that aren't maybe as passable do get the bulk of respect, mainly because people are still ignorant. And we're still battling to get people to even understand us, accept us, and respect us. Um, and it is easier when a cis person meets a trans person and they didn't know. You know what I'm saying? So it is easier for them to grasp that, oh, this is a real thing, in order for them to feel like,
Mm,
all right, I probably do need to respect you because you do look like a man. But it's unfortunate that they don't understand that it doesn't matter what I look like, what I tell you I feel, what I tell you I am. That is what it is. You shouldn't be respecting me just because I look like a man. You should be respecting me because I'm telling you I am. Which is why I made that comment about transitioning, because prior to me even knowing that I could transition, I've been said in junior high school, like, don't call me no girl, I'm a grown ass man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you how I identify and how to address me. That's it. So
mhm,
also for the guys that are passable, yeah, we tend to be invisible. Um, Voluntarily and involuntarily. I can remember I went to a pride one time with a whole trans flag on me. Nobody still say or think nothing, like it was nothing. It's almost like it has not, people have asked that we are here. Um, and then so again, it's layers. So you have that, or like even when I'll say I statements when I'm in a room, whether it's trans, well, more so with trans women. Um, when trans men usually have the floor, it doesn't last for very long. So I feel like we tend to feel in that sense that as soon as we do get the floor, it's overpowered by something else, usually in that environment, trans women. Um, in society, I wouldn't say we're invisible, because if you're not living your life in any type of trans, if you're not expressing any type of transness, then that's voluntary. You're not invisible. You're just not showing. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, there's so many different layers to it. It's no one answer. It's no one experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it makes sense.
yeah, it does. It does. And then, as far as like us not being seen and everything, a lot of guys that do pass, they just want to be stealth, and that's it.
And so, and then
That's their choice.
that's another layer to it as well. And I can't really
Yeah.
speak to that because I don't necessarily identify as stealth. I mean, I do um blend, I guess, to the fact where if I don't say I'm trans, people don't know, but that's just because it's not relevant. I mean, I don't say a lot of stuff. I don't tell everybody I'm bisexual either. I don't tell everybody I'm a military. I don't tell everybody everything in the first instance, but um, I can identify with not having to deal with the disrespect and people treating you differently just because they know. Because I have had the experience of, once someone knows I'm trans, then is, they're questioning me, or now they can tell I'm trans, or now, like, it's, their mind might go somewhere else. It's not focused on you as a person. So I can see how stuff wise would rather you focus on them versus their transition. On top of the fact that it can become unsafe.
Mm,
I'm saying my life is set up to where I could be as gay, as trans as I want to be, because I'm just that comfortable and I have that accepted life. Some people don't have that privilege. Some people, it's, their life could be in danger if they were to say they're trans or they're gay or whatever the case is. So, everybody has a different reason. You just really got to do what works for you.
all right, most definitely. I was just, yeah, that's definitely, that's why I was like, it's their choice. Not knocking it either way. But the reason why I would not be stealth, I mean, of course, some places, I guess you could call it stealth. Like, I'm not gonna walk the streets and be like, hey, hey, me over here, I'm trans. But just in certain settings, I will say that I'm trans because it can help somebody. Just like now, we're doing this live. I'm going to say I'm trans, you know,
Right.
because I'm trying to help people.
Right.
So, but yeah, I get
I definitely
it,
use it
definitely.
as a teachable moment. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm in
Hmm.
environments with cis people, and I'm able to build relationships and build rapport, and they're able to get to me and my personality and my skills. Then once I teach them I'm trans, they now have all these positive things to associate to the word trans. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
I'm using my identity as a teachable moment.
that's great. Yeah. Okay. Also, and I saw today, uh, somebody stated that those of us that pass are privileged.
That is a privilege.
I'll let you answer.
I,
Yeah.
I mean, it is a privilege. I'm not going to say it's not. I mean, it's just like white privilege. Whether you want it or not, it's still a privilege. And like I just spoke on, the guys that pass tend to not have to deal with all the disrespect. You don't have to deal with questions. You don't have to deal with the questions. Um, it's the people that may not pass as much that have to deal with people questioning their transness, people questioning their masculinity, people questioning them as a person. It is a privilege. I'm not gonna take that away from them. You know what I'm saying? It is.
Yeah. The only thing is now, see, I was thinking, yes, yes, it definitely is privilege, but also like right now, and the way things are, it's also a curse because now we're black men. You know, it's dangerous out there for us black men. So it's
That's
like, yeah, you know? Yeah. So that's where I was coming from with it. Um,
no,
yeah,
definitely. We
yeah,
get the good and the bad. We get all the good and all the bad.
yeah, yeah. I'll take it all though. It's all good.
It
Just keep
doesn't make it any
teaching, keep
easier. It
sharing.
don't.
Uh, yeah, thank you. You shared so much. We got to see who D Jamel is a little
Yeah,
bit. That was cool. You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
I'm gonna see if I get back to ATL. Anything else you want to add?
Um, like I had kind of briefly mentioned earlier, one of the main things that I like to make a conversation is the difference between gender identity and sexual orientation. Um, I pride myself on being able to be me, whatever that means. Sometimes I don't even know, but I leave myself. I'm open enough to know that that's changing, and I'm open to enough to know that it might be something that I never expected, I never wanted. Um, because it doesn't take away from my manhood. You know what I'm saying? Me identifying as a man doesn't change who I like, who I love, and what I choose to do with them. And so, which is why I use my sexual orientation as a teachable moment. I like to talk about the fact I'm openly bisexual, or the fact that people expect me to be hyper masculine and heterosexual when I don't know, I'm just not in that box like that. You know what I'm saying? No matter if I'm in a relationship or not, I'm in a relationship right now with a woman. I can still say I'm bisexual. That doesn't mean that I want a man, but I'm
Right,
proud enough and confident enough
right.
to know that it doesn't change me as a man, and I can still love my girl less because I'm, you know, and despite my orientation, and I know
Hmm.
a lot of trans people struggle with that. A lot of people struggle. A lot of trans people struggle with who they're supposed to love and what they're supposed to do, what they can do, what they can't do, and it's me liking to go against the grain, and I don't want to be stuck in a box, but I want to do whatever I like. I don't want to be told what I cannot do. Like I pride myself on defining and telling you who I am, and not letting you tell me what that means to me. Um, and so I encourage any trans person, trans man or woman, to, you know, be open to who you date, who you love. And I'm saying focus on the person. Don't be caught up on the parts or how you have sex. Like, you cross that bridge when you get there, honestly and truly, because if you don't open yourself, you never know what is really for you.
Right.
And not for nothing, I'm not
100%.
saying that everybody needs to be sexually fluid. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that your transition shouldn't be the reason. If you don't want to explore, that's that. But some people feel like, oh, I'm a man, I shouldn't be dating another man, or I'm a man, I
Right.
shouldn't be top. Don't let that be the reason. What you want to do, you do that, because that's totally separate
Right.
from your identity.
Just be yourself. Be yourself. It's as simple as that. All right, everybody. That's the show for today. Thank you, T.M.I, for joining me. Oh, what? But wait. I'm about to, after I get off of here, I'm gonna drop the trailer for the for
Yeah,
Almost Invisible. I traveled to Atlanta last week, and along with the Onyx Keisha, I we did a. Sorry, I'm excited about this thing. Uh, we did some interviews for a mini documentary on Transmen, uh, Almost Invisible, and DJ Mel is in it. Tajir S. Hawkins, Royce Hall, Jamil, Jamil Aubrey. Oops, I almost forgot his last name. I'm sorry, Jamil. And I hope I didn't forget anybody. Sorry, guys. I'm just excited. So if I forgot you, I'm so sorry. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna drop the trailer so you guys can check it out. Tell me what you think. Then there'll be more to come with it. So just check it out. It'll be on my page.
I'm
All right.
excited.
Everybody have a good. Yeah, me
Yeah, have a
too.
great night. Yes, sir.
All right, I'm about to drop it right now. Hey,
All
have a
right, peace.
good night. See you all next week. Tea time out. Peace.